Do I look unwell? Or do I look weird? Well, anyways, I always look weird. Hey guys, it's Nikki, and it's been a while since I last posted a video here. And with that, I think I owe everyone an explanation, or at least an update about my plants, the plant store, the prop studio, and maybe just a little bit about myself, like in terms of like physical and mental health, because that has a lot to do with how things are in general. But of course, right now, I do have a little bit of plant chores, which is potting up some Hoyas that I prop in water, and they're going to be ready for selling on the website of the prop studio. Today is a Thursday, it's November 21st, and since this video is, I don't know, I think we're just going to be very quick. I hope that I could upload it tonight. Here we go again with a very positive mindset. So, first things first, the online shop. I had made so many announcements, I think, the past few weeks. Like, I'm somehow letting people know already that we're going to be gone during the winter. It's really just, you know, a time for break. It's a time for family, you know. Theo's gonna be home and there'll be no school, so I don't want to be working during those times. And then I don't think it's kind of smart to still ship plants once it starts snowing. I tried that last year, although it worked because, you know, insulation and heat packs exist, and I kind of mastered the art of packing with those things. in a way I did, but I don't still recommend it. Like, they are plants and they're not supposed to travel during the cold, I would say. And then another thing is that I'm not supposed to share this because it's not really any of your business. But I think I just want to be, you know, open to everyone, especially for those who plans to like run an online shop for plants in the future. So, well, it depends, because I'm running a multi-vendor platform, which means I do have other people selling plants on my website, and it's really nice for them, but not for me. So I recently learned that I have quite a lot of loss because of that, and it's mostly because of the fact that Afterpay and then Sezzle, my vendors on my website, their customers have been using those platforms so much. And I know it's good because it's helping them sell, so good for them. But the thing is, I'm paying for the fees and everything, and I don't know. So it's been such a headache for me when I saw the report from my accountant. But honestly, I'm okay with it in general, because obviously the vendors are my friends and I just want to help them, you know, sell. But yeah, as a business, it's not good for me. So yeah, I'm trying to see what improvements I could possibly make for the shop so that everything will be good, both on the vendor side and then my side and then the customer side as well. So yeah, I just have a lot of, you know, little problems here and there, but generally those things can be sorted very soon, I hope. It also didn't help that there was a strike. I mean, there still is a strike with Canada Post right now. It's still ongoing, and I know those of you who already ordered from the prop studio would have known that Canada Post is our main courier. And then sometimes the only reason why maybe some of you have received packages from UPS is because I could see, I always check the difference. Basically, UPS is my backup courier. And whenever I see that in a way they kind of have the same price, but then UPS is going to be faster, because I don't know if you guys have noticed the difference between priority and expedited shipping. Expedited is always cheaper, but that takes like 2 to 5 business days, and there's no guarantee that you could get like the 2, which is generally okay for plans. There's a chance that you could get 5-day shipping. So sometimes when I check the rates for UPS and it's still kind of like okay, like when it's close with the shipping you paid for, although a lot of times it's more expensive, this $2 to $5 difference, I just ship with them because, you know, it's going to be better for the plans to get to the customers as fast as possible. But generally, Canada Post is my main courier, and it's because they have the best prices. That's going to be in favor with the customers, because I know you guys love your shipping very low. And at the same time, to be honest, like, they've been good. Canada Post has been good. Like, they take care of the packages so well so far. But my after when the strike happened and I wasn't aware that that's happening, I immediately announced things and I wasn't ready or whatever. So basically, I think some customers were expecting shipments last week, and although majority of the customers were able to understand, because the thing with Canada Post was quite unexpected, at least for me, because I wasn't aware. I just saw the notice, and that was like, what, 2 to 1 day before my fulfillment days. And then I immediately announced that we couldn't ship and stuff like that. But then, yeah, most of the customers are very nice. They understood that I need to like reorganize things. I know it could have been very easy. I could have just straight away went to UPS, but I have some schedules planned. I already mentioned to you guys that I don't have the packages picked up from my place. I actually bring them to the courier myself. So sometimes even if the boxes are like 20 to 40 big boxes of pots, my husband and I bring them to the courier. We carry them. So not that we're just giving ourselves a hard time, but it's actually faster if you bring the packages to the courier than have it picked up, because they basically wait until the end of the day to bring it to the warehouse and then process everything. But that's just like based from our experience. And UPS and Canada Post is very close by anyways. They're like not more than 5 minutes drive. So we're okay with that for now. A lot of my customers are very nice that they understood and they were okay to wait for like another week for me to figure things out. But then there are some who, I don't know, they've been spamming me with emails. Emails that I would admit I've been seeing them because they appear on my notifications on my phone, but I don't open them if it's not Tuesday or Wednesday. I only open emails Tuesday and Wednesday. I know it's kind of weird, like, why are you even running a business if you don't want to entertain your emails or like customer surveys? But I made it clear on the website that our fulfillment days and operating days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays only. So if you didn't read that, it's not my fault. And I also made sure to let everyone know that the prop studio is basically just a small side business, and the people behind it, aka just me, still has a job and a whole lot of other things. So the fact that I dedicate my Tuesday and Wednesday to the shop it means that I have enough time to manage things. But if you're going to be demanding like crazy, I don't know. I'm trying my best to be nice. And quite frankly, I'm not the best person when it comes to customer service because quite frankly, I'm also very bitchy. I think it comes with the nature of my work. Or maybe it's just my nature. But yeah, I'm trying my best to be very, 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 very nice to people. Especially now that, you know, I have vendors kind of like tied up to my name and I don't want them to be affected. Yeah, my vendors are very nice and they are also very understanding with all this situation going on. Like, I have so much accounting to do and everything. I'm hiring people externally just to help me with it, and it's also kind of stressful in a way. But yeah, I'm learning. This is basically the first year of the prop studio operating as a business. So we're here to learn, I guess. So you've seen what I'm doing. These things will be available in the shop very soon, hopefully tomorrow. But aside from this, I actually have been preparing like a major restock because a lot of my personal plants, my mother plants, have grown very beautiful babies from like the corms of my alocasias, and then a lot of my Hoya props are now well rooted as well. I think I have about 2 bins of Hoyas, 2 bins of assorted plants, 2 bins of begonia, 1 bin of like a mixed cormling and seedlings of anthuriums, and then I have a lot of pingiculus to divide. And also I'm generally downsizing my collection, my personal collection. I'm getting rid of a lot of mother plants, especially with my alocasias, because I'm growing the babies instead, and I think it's more manageable for me. I'm going back to that cycle. I've been doing that since before. Like when my plant reaches a certain size, I get rid of them, but then I keep a cutting or a baby if it's like a corm, and then I'll just grow it again and then get rid of it when it gets big. So it was a cycle, and then I kind of took a break from doing that because for a while I appreciated the big plants. Until now I do, and I'm keeping some of them, but then there are some that I just, you know, feel like they deserve a better home and maybe a better plant parent who could take good care of them. Not that I'm neglecting them, they are doing so nice. So this brings us to the topic of my plants. My plants are happy. I feel like they appreciated the fact that I don't disturb them as much because you guys know me. I like taking photos of my plants so much. I also, oh, that's so cute. Hold on a second. So this is Ching Hungensis, and like if you look at it like this, it looks just like a cutting, a regular cutting, right? But like at the bottom, it started growing like there's a new growth, and it's very tiny, and it's with the roots. So whoever's gonna get this, you will get a surprise growth from the bottom. So yeah, my plants are doing so well. As a matter of fact, all of them are healthy. I did have a few alocasias and whatever that kind of like went sad in the past, but I moved on from that already. It was very sad. I love those plants, but it is what it is. They don't like me, so I won't force the relationship anymore. That's what we do. If it doesn't work, we let go. I think my plants have enjoyed the peace because I haven't been touching them as much. I don't really have to grab them to take photos, and I kind of took a break from like chopping, and now they've been growing non-stop beautifully. As a matter of fact, a lot of my Hoyas have bloomed, I guess, but I just ignored it, and like I appreciated the beauty on my own, and you know what? I didn't touch them. So I think they were enjoying that. Like sometimes you just gotta let them be plants. I'm probably going to show a few after I repot all of these Hoyas in front of me. So aside from the reason that I have so many other things to do, I don't even use the word busy anymore. I feel like busy is an excuse. My word is productive. And hell yeah, I am very, very, very productive as of recent. So yeah, aside from like being away due to the fact that I have been like very productive in terms of like the business side, trying to fix things so that we don't get fucked up in the end. And also, you know, taking care of my plants peacefully on my own and taking care of my plants by myself, and then just being occupied with other things that I do outside of plants. I actually got sick. My entire family got sick. I don't think we have adapted to the cold weather just yet. So in my country, in the Philippines, it's either super hot or raining like crazy. So those are only your two options. But then here in Canada, we have like 4 seasons, and like each transition, we get so sick. And additionally, I think moms can relate that kids who go to school or even like, you know, daycare, they just get sick over and over again. And they keep on bringing like, I don't know, viruses, baby viruses from school. And the parents will also suffer. We also get them. So yeah, it's been challenging because there's nobody else that could help us around. It's only just me and my husband. In some ways, I appreciate one friend of mine, Tiara. I hope she's watching. She's been really, really nice, and like whenever she hears that like we're sick or something, she would come over and drop off some things like some vitamins or like tea, and like an actual tea, not milk tea. But yeah, it's actually really nice of her, and she dropped off some snacks just to like help me get through my packing days and those days that I just, you know, have nobody else to help me here. She has a job, and a very like busy and demanding job, so I don't really want to ask anyone for help, even the ones that I'm very close with, like yeah, like Tiana and then Emma. Those two are like my very, very close girlies. I actually hate telling people that, hey, I can do this or I can do that because I'm not feeling well. Sometimes I feel like it sounds like an excuse, but what can I do? We really are not feeling well in my entire household, right? So it's kind of weird. But you know what? The silent stress, that's what I call this, silent stress. I've kind of like programmed myself to just share only the nice things, and I didn't want to like broadcast that, hey, I'm sick, we're sick, and we're going through this, and I can't really work on the shop right now, and I can't take care of my plants, I can't upload on YouTube. So I didn't want to do that. And honestly, this channel is actually very out of my comfort zone. For those who doesn't know, I'm more of a streamer, gamer kind of girl. The vibe is always hyped and the energy is always so high. And this is like a very chill side of me. And I take my time in here. So I really appreciate you guys being here. As a matter of fact, I appreciate a lot of you since I stopped posting for a while without telling why. A lot of you has been sending messages and like have been checking on me via DM, and it's really like, I don't know, I was touched, I was moved because I was not expecting that people would look for me in a way. Even some are just like, let's say, customers of the prop studio whom, yeah, I'm not expecting anything. I just know that our conversations are supposed to be about the orders. If there are any concerns, like if I have like trouble, if there are any concerns or like any delays, like I had a lot of emails because of that. So, you know, it was kind of like a good conversation starter, I would say. So I think it was a good kind of like conversation starter. But yeah, I was able to like connect with a lot of customers, and some are actually very nice. And there's this one, I remember it was just yesterday when this person messaged me. I think the name's Andrew, and they sent something along the lines of you're probably stressed because of the strike from Canada Post, but just know that you are doing well or doing great, something like that. And you know what? At times when you are already like losing interest because you're so stressed and you're so done, you just want to be finished with your responsibilities, and then after that, I don't know, I want to be like gone for a while. If you know what I mean. Those kinds of messages are kind of like really helpful, especially when it comes to my mental health. So yeah, it was really nice of that Andrew person. I don't know if they're watching my YouTube, but yeah. Another thing that I appreciate when it comes to the plant community is the creator side. Creators are so humble, and they are more humble than, you know, your average plant friend, I would say. They would help you, they would promote you even if you didn't ask them to, and they have no idea how helpful that is. Like, in a way, you would realize that there are people around you whom you thought are your friends or you'd consider your friends. You share things with them, but they never really kind of like help you or like promote you or tell people about it so that, you know, it could add to your growth for like your platform or your shop. But there are people who you didn't really ask to do it, but then you just felt like giving it to them. Okay, I'll be straight to the point because I want to give an example. So if you guys know Stephanie or Steph, she has a channel and she does amazing with her plants. Apart from her Cunolo planta, I'm also watching Stephanie, and then also Planted and Platinum. So those are the people that I watch here on YouTube when I have time. That's the thing, I rarely have time, and if I do, I do watch other stuff, which is like tech and games. But yeah, so I don't know, she appreciated the other things that I do, which are my crafts. And you know what, there's not a lot of people who appreciates that. So I did told her randomly that I've got to send her the stuff that I made, like handmade with love. And it took a while because I kind of forgot about it and I was so busy doing other things. But then she placed an order and she didn't remind me about it. Like, hey, you mentioned you're going to send me this, and I placed an order. Maybe you can like ship together or whatever. No, nothing like that at all. But I remembered. I think I'm just that kind of person. Like, I kind of like remember things when I have to. So I remembered, and I sent her a bunch of stuff from my other shop. And she actually liked it. She wore them and she even shared it on her channel. She mentioned my shop, and then on Instagram, when I announced that that shop was relaunching, she actually shared it. I mean, I know it's not really a big deal, but for me it is, because sadly, people who are actually my friends didn't do that. So I'm like, where's like the support system? And I came from a community of gamers. You guys already know that because I keep on talking about that, where our sense of community is quite strong. Like, even if one of us posts the most stupid thing as the content, all of us will share our support. You can comment honestly, like, what the fuck is this? You can do that. And that's still engagement. And we just laugh about it. Or if it's really good, we hype it. So that's really, I think that's also a reason why a lot of us have grown on that niche. So I really love that community of mine. I know some of you guys are watching this channel as well. Just know that I love you guys. You see, I cringe when someone tells me that they miss me or they love me. But for the people in my gaming community, I'm the one who's like that, because I genuinely love those people. Oh my god, I talk about so many different things. It's so weird. I'm so sorry, guys. I actually just finished. I'm impressed. So I think I'm gonna show you guys my plants that are really doing so well. Okay, so here we are with the weird angle again, but I want to start here. This is the middle cabinet, the middle mills bowl, but it's because where I put in my big allocations. I know I showed you guys before that my Regal Shield Albo has been already in ambient, and it's doing so well in ambient, but temperatures have been dropping, so I've decided to put it back inside the cabinet, and there's a decent space in here. I think it's loving it. It's been giving me a lot of corms, and a lot of them have sprouted already. Oh my god, the roots. Oh wow. I swear to you guys, the aloe mix, you guys are sleeping on it. I'm not saying it because it's my product, but oh my god, look how huge this is. And just how beautiful. And the amount of corms inside, I am seeing another huge one, a chunky one. And I already have a lot of babies growing. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to release 2 of them, maybe tomorrow on the restock. So this is the mother of the one that I'm going to release, just so you know. So yeah, it's really nice. Look at it closely. So stunning. There you go. I appreciate the ones with like full white kind of variegation, right? But that one dies easily. And I am talking from experience with like variegated plants, like a year of experience, more than a year now. And yeah, they die fast. So I like it when the plants have like very well balanced variegation. This is my Nairobi Night, and you guys already know that this is kind of very big. There was an inflow in here and it's gone now. I'm glad. I think, oh my god, the roots. I think I'm also going to release a baby of this one, maybe 2 or 3. There are more corms, so I'm going to put it in my corm bin. But yeah, this is so nice and so huge. Here's the 2 of them together. They kind of have the same. Oh no, this is bigger. This is bigger, definitely. So yeah, Nairobi Night Gold. And I don't even want to touch that. Or maybe I should. Oh my god. I think I need to chop it. Huh. Okay, so that's how it's looking like now. It looks so weird. Yeah, it's everywhere in my cabinet now. It's growing like crazy. Maybe I need to like chop and restart from a small one, just like what I did to my Fallopian multiflora. My Fallopian multiflora was the one that's like this few months ago. And you know what? I chopped it like crazy and then sold a lot of them. So, I need to fix this. I need to fix this somehow. One of these days, I will. I promise. Maybe tomorrow. No, I'm not making any promise. Whatever. Okay, so there's that. And this is the favorite of everyone. This is the Tetrasperma white tears. It's still doing very white tears. I don't know if it's a mutation or what, but I think I'm going to release a prop of this, and that prop is a generous size already, like about this size, I guess. So, and I kind of like rarely do that. You guys should be happy. I'm sharing it now. So yeah, a bunch of my tetraspermas are in here. Okay, let's put them back. My Hoyas are also doing so well because I haven't touched any of them. Oh, I want to show you guys this one too. I am probably going to release a few babies of this because she's huge. She's huge. Like, look at that. And she's very beautiful, very beautiful. This one over here, it's basically making a debut right now in here. This is my Dioscorea Pixel, Pink Pixel, I think. It's really one of my favorites, and it's been one of those that's been giving me joy. I've had this for a few months now, and I already chopped it. But I'm still growing them because I want to make sure they're stable when I release them. They're not like Hoyas where I can just release slightly rooted or basically fresh cutting. I mean, I could technically, but then not a lot of people find it easy to root them. I actually have a lot of plans to share to you guys because it's been a while and a lot of them are doing really good things. And they are getting so big, especially in the plant room. But the thing is, I don't think we have enough time, and I don't want to make this video like long. Maybe in the next video. And also about that, I think I'm trying to find my groove when it comes to like setting a schedule here in my channel. I'm thinking Thursdays. Maybe one video per week is kind of like sustainable for me. And my other channel, which is all about games and then like art toys and then metaverse, NFTs, whatever. I post there twice per week, every Tuesdays and Fridays, consistently. So I don't know if I can do that here, or maybe I'm just way too comfortable here that I just post whenever I could. And I don't know if you guys like that, but you guys probably don't care. But anyways, I think what's realistic for me is to post once per week, and then I just have to figure out which day is that. If I post this today, then maybe I will start posting on Thursdays regularly. The last thing that I want to share to you guys, it's not generally plant related, but some of you guys wanted to see this because you have been messaging me on Instagram like, what's going on? You guys have seen this living room with the milk bowls and the cabinets, everything, and you guys like it. And you also seen the plant room where the messy stuff happens. Those are the plants for sale. That's where I do the packing and everything else. But it's still nice in a way. It's still organized, I would say. And you guys haven't seen this one room. I'll take you with me. Ta-da! We are now in my I don't know what I call this. So the plant room, I started calling that the psycho prop room, but basically it was the chaos room. So many things. And this is also a very chaotic room, as you guys can see. I just filmed some unboxing, and I don't know. And then I just showed how to like hang these things on my bag, so whatever. But this is where my other collections are at, and they are art toys and a few crystals too. And yeah, I make content out of them. I talk about them enthusiastically because as an artist, that's what I do. I think I'm going to give you guys a closer look as well. And the reason why some of you are asking for this, I know, is because you guys have seen me posting a little on my stories, and then some customers have been receiving like Pop Mart boxes. I reuse the boxes from the brands that I buy, and trust me, it's insane. But yeah, come on, let's get closer. So yeah, those are some of my collection over there. Yeah, some of them I haven't unboxed just yet. So yeah, we still have like fully sealed boxes, and then I have some space for the ones that I'm unboxing, and then I still have a lot that are about to arrive, which is insane. So if you guys think I went wild with plants, with collecting plants, just so you know, I do have a lot of other interests. And you know, it's either I go big or go home all the time. So yeah, this is my art toy collection, and then my crystals are there on the side. You guys can see them, but yeah, only have very few of them, like about 100 or so, I think. I also have some more in there. Yeah. So yeah, if you think I'm missing in the plant community, I'm in the gaming and the art community. That's it. Bye.